What's up guys, CHLLKCKZ here, back with another video. Today we got a twofer. We got the LeBron 8s in the low and the high. So we're going to be checking them out at the same time, kind of doing a compare and contrast. We've got the treasure blue, white, and black colorway on the lows, also known as the Sprite colorway. And then on the highs, we've got the varsity royal and white, which has a lot of orange on it. I don't know why it doesn't mention that, but that's the hardwood colorway, hardwood classic. So yeah, you'll see that the LeBron 8 V2 lows, the lows retail for 180 at this drop, and the highs are 200, if you can see down there. So $20 price difference. I actually kind of prefer the lows as far as the colorway goes, but some of the detailing on the highs is a little nicer. So we'll get into that in the video. Let's get into them. Alright guys, so we've got both pairs out of the box. I'm going to do my best to try to keep everything in frame, but with my setup it's a little bit hard. So first thing we're going to do is take a look at the outsoles. They are the same traction pattern, however, here we go. However, the Hardwood Classics are a translucent outsole, and you can actually see some of the midsole with the like the columns sticking up out of there, whereas the Sprites as a solid rubber. Again, both have the same traction pattern. In the middle, an interesting difference here. Oh, squeaky, squeaky. Sorry about that, guys. We got a translucent, where you can kind of see into the air unit here, with the lions, LeBron lion, if you will, there. These were both originally released for the 2010-2011 NBA season. And these are kind of a fan classic. They were supposedly designed after a dress shoe. I'm not sure if I see it. It's not like the 11 where you can really see it with the patent leather and stuff, but I guess the toe box shape is kind of reminiscent. On the bottom of these, you've got a like suede material, which is interesting. I don't know how that's going to hold up with the LeBron lion kind of pressed into it, and you've got the orange eyes there. It's a unique touch, but I'm not sure how it's going to hold up. The rubber feels pretty tacky. Obviously I've never worn either of these yet, but after the try on I'll give you my opinions. As for the midsole, they are, as far as I can tell, identical. You've got what feels just like a Phylon, feels fairly soft, and then obviously you've got your 360 Air Max unit here that's been tuned for basketball. You've got your lime green clear bag here, and then on this colorway you've got an orange, but you've got blue speckling on there, which looks pretty cool. From what I hear, they're really comfortable, but hey, we'll see. This will be my first pair of 8s. I have a pair of 9 lows in the Easter colorway back from when they were new. If anyone wants to see a review on those, they are obviously worn, but I will definitely do that. As we move on to the upper here, we've got some drastically different materials here for pretty much everything. So for the highs here, we've got a suede. It's not crazy soft or anything, but it looks pretty good. But in between that, we've got this kind of fuse material, and it's got this kind of checker pattern in there. And then you also see your flywire strands coming through there. This is when flywire was kind of new, the new thing. You can see the flywire, some of the strands coming through right here, and it does look really cool. I do like that. If you take a look here at the front, you've got this dimpled pattern and some holes for ventilation here, and you've got your kind of swoosh on the inside of the toe there. This one says James. If we take a look, this one says LeBron there, obviously, and that's the same on both pairs. One of the most interesting differences is the tongue here. On this one, it's like a plasticky, pressed plastic material. Very, very shiny and reflective. But on the other one, it's just kind of a woven material. It doesn't stand out nearly as much, for better or worse. On the heel here, one thing I definitely like better about the highs is this kind of like spoiler back here. You can see it's kind of like it's kind of a pull tab, but not really. You've got this super shiny synthetic back here behind there with a LeBron logo there. And you can use this, obviously, like I said, to pull the shoe on, but you can't, it's pretty hard to get your finger on there. You'd probably have to grip it like this. But I do like the way it looks, and on the low, it's not nearly as pronounced. On the inside here, we've got a tag that says, designed and engineered to the exact specifications of Mr. LeBron James, 828. Not 100% sure what that means. Maybe he was born in 82. I'm really not sure there. And then 8 definitely is the model of the shoe. Maybe it's like an area code. If anyone knows, let me know. I do like the way the swoosh wraps around up there. That does look pretty sick. So a nice colorway. Not my favorite, but I do like it. I like the colorway on the Sprite. It's definitely better for me. But again, some of the material choices are not quite as nice on these. So with the upper, we've got the same fly wire here and here. Obviously a lower cut since they are the lows, but fuse overlays all the way around the tongue here. This has got this kind of interesting nice scratchy material there on the toe. It looks and feels pretty durable. Here we've got a woven material that looks like it would be a bit more breathable, obviously. But on the inside you don't have those perforations that you have on the high. But I think even without them, this should probably still be more breathable. You have the fly wire branding in the midfoot on this shoe here instead of towards the back. And you've got the swoosh back here. The material here for this is not quite as plasticky. It's got like a fabric stitched on the back of it. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to show. Just doing my best. And this material here on the heel is not nearly as shiny. It's kind of closer to the material you get on the toe, but not quite as not quite as textured. But I really like this colorway, and I was super stoked when I got the notification that I got them on the sneakers app. I got both of these on the sneakers app, by the way. Luck of the draw. I guess I just got lucky these times. So definitely like these. The inner liner on both shoes is just like a woven kind of nylon traditional textile material, nothing crazy. The insole, it's got on the heel here, sorry, I'm trying to get in the light. Wow, it says Witness, stitched in kind of like a leather patch, although I doubt it's real leather. It's probably synthetic, with quite a few perforations. Maybe it helps with breathability, maybe it doesn't, but they're there. The tongue, as I was stating before, on this one is just kind of a woven material. The eyes are green, but it stands out significantly less than on the high tops. The aglets here do say LeBron and 8 on them, and LeBron and 8 on the high tops as well, so that is the same. One thing that I really like about these is that they do come with this lime green Volt colored laces as well, and I definitely think I'm going to swap these in for when I wear them, because it's just sick. Looks great. I think, in my opinion, Let me know in the comments if you prefer the blue laces or you think you'd like these better. I'm sure you've seen pictures with both. This is not exactly the first review of these on the internet. I do apologize. I'm a little bit behind, guys, but I appreciate you watching. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover here. Let me see if I have anything else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into the on-feet portion, and then from there I'll give you my on-feet impressions and let you know how they run size-wise, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so that was them on feet. They're quite comfortable overall. Cushioning is great. Seems pretty deep, and like it would provide some pretty good impact protection. One thing that I was not a huge fan of is, we'll show it on this one because maybe we won't. We'll show it on this one, it's easier to see. One thing I really don't like is the witness tag there. It just doesn't feel great under your heel. It's very inconsistent compared to the rest of the insole. It's not that big of a deal, and I'm sure you'll get used to it, but I understand it's like a quality touch and that kind of stuff, but I definitely don't prefer it. True to size, they are true to size. Go true to size for your normal basketball, Nike basketball shoes, sneakers. What else? Definitely dig the way they look. So while I do prefer the looks of the lows in this colorway, when the South Beach colorway comes out, I think all bets are off. I'm really looking forward to those, and I'm really hoping I can scoop a pair up. I know they're kind of like hype beast and everything, but I just love the way they look. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do everything I can to get a pair though. Yeah, these are some great shoes, very comfortable. Quality overall is good, not fantastic as far as, you know, materials and everything, but quality workmanship is great. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like. I'm going to try to keep the content coming. I know I'm not the most consistent, but I'm going to work on it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Chill Kicks out.